Oh!
It actually went!
Oh!
I didn't have to do anything manually. Hooray, hooray.
I mean, that worked exactly as planned. Totes profesh.
Totes profesh. High five.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
How you doing?
Rebecca, we saw your message in the chat. Please rest up.
Oh, yes. Please rest up. And no, we did not stream last week. Most of us were ill or banged up. And the week before that was the fantastic Dean, who was with us in interview, who just got cast in a thing. And we're waiting for him to tell us more. Thank you very much. That would be lovely. Hi. Have you been? Because
hey, folks.
I'm a potato. No, wait.
No, just...
I'm not a potato. I'm just tired of my shoulder hurting. Very, very much.
So, last week, a whole bunch of things happened. Wendy had a migraine. Dougie was ill. Marguerite has balked her shoulder, although it continues to slowly unbalk.
Yeah, it's unborking. It's just now it's doing other things, and I have to go have somebody go, does it hurt when I do this? And all that crap. So
And last Wednesday, out of nowhere, my nose went, hey. You know that awful feeling where it feels like every soft membrane in me is contracting right before you sneeze, yeah? You're going to have that for the next 8 hours.
Yeah, so we did not stream last week, but on Sunday we did stream, and we started Stray!
Oh, the tiny kitty is adorable.
It's very cute, and we did not get very far through it at all, as predicted.
Yes.
But it was lovely, and we had a really good time. February, yes. February chose violence. And is continuing to. Happy half-price chocolate day, everyone. Yes. I hope you were
Congratulations, everybody. If you happen to be near a chocolate purveyor, now is the time. Sweep down upon them.
And speaking of sales, ooh, that was a segue. Wasn't that nice?
Totes profesh. We don't rehearse.
No, we don't. We're just made of this effervescent nonsense. Scarlet Hollow is on the stream sale today. So
on the front freaking page,
it's on the front page, and it is like cheaps. And it is also Toby's birthday. Tony.
It is Tony, one half of the creative team's birthday today. Which is a lovely birthday present
for them. So please buy them a birthday present by going and buying Scarlet Hollow if you haven't already. They're on the front page, Ozzy,
page.
Right, of Steam.
Call of Duty Modern War Crime Simulator, Scarlet Hollow. It's right there.
I mean, there are so many similarities.
I know, right?
You could do like a whole thing on that. You're writing it in your head right this very moment. Focus, up here. No.
So what you say is so is you can hear the dog talk. Aye. Seems fair.
Oh, God.
There we go. I've written Call of Duty fan fiction. Thank you. Good night. Have a great stream, everybody. Get home safe. I'm actually really happy with that. That came off the top of my head.
Show everybody the bucket, would you?
As requested by no less an authority than the amazing Wendy, it is the boyfriend bucket.
So, yes, well, it's the day after Valentine's Day, so we thought, Chungus's boyfriend might need to hang out a little bit.
Have a little alone time on camera. Let's move on. I instantly made that weird.
Yes, you did instantly make that weird. Boyfriend bucket for the Eastie lad. And
which is also a very good Beastie Boys lyric.
Damn it! Oh, shoot, that's gonna stick. I was talking about the fact that Ursula just announced her new book, which will be out in August. It's called Thorn something, and it's like a frog prince and a princess and a knight, and it looks like some kind of...
So it's not Ursula Gives You Nightmares, and it's not Ursula's Adorable...
It is a T. Kingfisher book, so be careful. Hold on, let me scroll.
And
Twitter, come to
Ursula's
my rescue.
Adorable Dork Paladin's Kiss.
When did John get a giant doggo? Aww. Okay, hang on, I have to scroll faster. I saw the cover.
But it is,
just
in fact,
a moment. Thorn Hedge.
Not
an original subversive fairy tale about a kind-hearted toad-shaped heroine, a gentle knight, and a mission gone sideways.
Fuck yeah.
Releases on August 15th. And let's see if I can do this with my left hand. How do you right-click with your left hand? Copy link address. No, I will not be thwarted. Please work. Yes, more Ursula fairy tale deconstructed, which means if the one that you are reading right now, that's on the side of the bed. that you're reading at night.
Oh yeah, T. Kingfisher, that one. Yes.
What's the
Nettle
name
and
of it?
Bone.
Nettle and Bone. If Nettle and Bone is any indication, it will start off extremely immersively stylized, and then we will get to the part where Ursula gets tired of that and has everybody talk for the rest of the book, and
just
it
goes,
becomes
"Nah."
even more wonderful. Yes. So put that on your TBR purchase lists. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. I'm sure it'll be good. It's an Ursula book. I mean, I'm surprised
Ursula
we
does
haven't
not produce
pre-ordered it
bad books.
already. Speaking of does not produce bad books, do we have an announcement date for the next Midsolar Murders?
We don't. I know Murray's working on it.
Sorry, tingles.
It is, in fact, a good time for books right now because Midsolar Murders by Mo Lafferty is fantastic. Meru by S.B. Divya, which I'm reading at the moment, is incredibly good.
Ozzy, I will ask for sure if Ursula wants to come be a guest.
Wouldn't that
again.
be great?
Yeah, it really would be.
We get new Joan Williams imminently.
Really?
It's another horror novella.
Is it another crime one? Oh, sweet.
I think so.
All our friends keep writing really good books, and then there are only so many hours of the day, and it is just not fair.
It's a good problem.
And speaking of things that come out, and I just don't have enough time for, and I need to make time for, Super Suits released the first episode last week.
Yes, indeed. We are both in this season.
That's correct. And our fan art was the amazing Harper Hallow, who is our erstwhile protagonist. I think they're just going to get swept up in the events and be the window of opportunity here for us, which will be fantastic.
Rebecca, so yes. Yeah, Full Immersion is an awful lot, but it's a really fucking good book.
Which
Gemma's Lost One.
Yeah, it is very intense, is it not? Yes. Hey, can you read more books on stream or stories? They can be public domain. When we find some that we like, and when we finish Scarlet Hollow, we'll start looking for some more fiction. I think more's been released. I mean, it's January's happened again, but we haven't gotten around to finding fiction.
Just a quick heads up. January is public domain Christmas. It's
exactly.
When every year the stuff which is over 100 years old attains the quickening.
Really?
Yes.
It's not that stuff is over 100 years old. It's that more than 70 years have passed since the author has died.
It's like what I said.
It's like what you said.
The other thing to become aware of is that Mortsafe, which is one of the several episodes of The West Wing that I can...
Hey!
Tin Can!
Hey, Dev! How are you? How is everybody? Welcome to the blabbing. We're just here kicking it off.
Hey, Loop. How are you?
Hey, everybody. You were saying about...
I was saying Mortsafe has released its crowdfunding campaign. I am in that show. And they had a very low crowdfund target, which they've instantly hit.
They hit instantly,
and they've got some
lovely.
Great stretch goals, so do please reach out. And speaking, almost as if we had planned this and we did not, but serendipity is slowly smiling on us today. Speaking of new audio drama, Dev, do you want to maybe drop the links to your last couple of Bandcamp releases?
Yes. I have not. Animesis is downloaded on my podcatcher. Discovered, okay, this is how I'm going to listen to podcasts from now on, and you can't laugh at me because it's working. It's Knife of Kindness shirt. Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was time.
We like the Knife of Kindness shirt. So we had a kind of rough week last week, and we had a bad day, and we decided we were going to treat ourselves to a new game. And Alistair bought
Shipbreaker.
So he gets to spend his days breaking down derelict space vessels, slowly, I'm sure, being approached for unionization, working for the company dollar.
Working for the man.
And then we also...
And then you bought...
it's not that I bought it. I bought it for you, but now it's mine. We watched Power Wash Simulator.
Oh my god.
Which is so stupidly relaxing. I just can't. Because, there's no music in it. So you just turn the volume off. There's no sound effects. You just put your headphones on and you listen to a podcast or some music and you power wash things. I am currently power washing Croft Manor, as in Laura Croft's house.
And Crofty is filthy.
Her house is filthy.
Oh my god.
But it's very, very relaxing because I can kind of check out two portions of my brain at once. and it's very, very relaxing.
I had a deeply lovely evening last week where I watched.
Guys, you're turning into shitpost. Oh no!
I watched.
But nobody wants to watch me stream it because I don't want to talk to people while I'm listening to a podcast. While I'm power simulating. Wait, that's too many things. But doing two of those things is fine. Yes, it's very good. It's very relaxing.
I had this lovely evening last week where I watched Right Here, Right Now, which is the excellent documentary about the Fatboy Slim 2002 free concert on Brighton Beach, where they planned for 30,000 people and 250,000 arrived. And it is this fascinating combination of disaster movie and actually everything's kind of okay. Because somehow the single death that weekend wasn't directly tied to the concert. The town was incredibly fucked up for like a week after it.
It's Brighton.
Because it
started off that way.
Because it's Fatboy Slim and he has literal
I don't like
fuck
Brighton.
you money. He literally went, I'm so sorry. Please have a ridiculous amount of money to clean up the town. And they love him again. Even better, this fascinating incident where this town is utterly unprepared for the massive threat to its infrastructure is now being taught as both how to and how not to plan events.
Which I think is amazing.
Which is brilliant. So I watched that, and then we fired Power Wash Simulator up, and I watched the concert on YouTube with my headphones whilst I was washing down the house. It was great.
Ozzy says something like he was watching a streamer who said if there was too much trauma from real world power washing jobs. I'm like, now all of you know how I feel when I watch lawyer shows.
Yep.
It's like, oh, yes.
And anytime a writer show goes, oh, we've flown you out here.
Yeah, watching Castle with this guy in this 45th floor penthouse in New York. We're like, yeah.
The only thing in Castle that feels remotely legitimately writery is his dog shit old computer.
And his screensaver that says,
"You should be writing."
Yes, exactly. Zalia has joined us. Zalia, we love you. We hope you're recovering well.
Hope you're feeling better, buddy.
I watched you watching the video, the demo.
I hope you are emotionally recovered from the end of the current Destiny season. Because there's a moment in there that might make you very happy. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay, did we cover everything? No, I will never be
emotionally recovered.
Oh dear. Okay, we'll talk later.
Let me see.
Birthday. More safe.
Super Suits.
Hi Dev.
Hi Dev. My favorite episode of The West Wing remains Celestial Navigation.
Guys, we did the math. On all the shows. You need one more. He's in 9 different things that we've counted so far this year. And that doesn't include St. Kilda season 2. 9
shows.
He has 9 appearances in audio drama so far this year. Yes, and it has Alistair and it is currently being commissioned. I'll get back to you once it's all ready because we need to have it now, don't we? Let's face it, I don't come to Maribel streams for the games. I come for the lads, bands,
and the urine obsession. I mean, who doesn't? You know?
I was right up with you until those last 2 words. So I'm just going to stop that sentence.
By the way, their epochal Portal 2 stream, particularly David on board, has entered common parlance in this house.
No, you do the whole
David, help me. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So many P songs.
I'm just...
Oh, dear. Yeah, okay.
Moving very swiftly and un-Freudianly on. Do we want to do an opening monologue?
Go on then, because we do 3 things on this show.
Ooh, well done.
You should be worried about Tim.
We're all worried about Tim.
Shouldn't be worried about Tim. Tim's fine.
Yes, exactly.
We do 3 things on the show. The first is the opening monologue. This gives you a chance to get situated. Feed the Roomba, water the cat, do all of that good stuff. Make sure you're in a comfortable place, you're fed, you're hydrated, you're medicated as you need to be. Then, once all of that is underway, those often, by the way, are courtesy of our resident house band, the amazing Mr. Nick Crawley, two-fisted games journalist, creator, novelist, and all-around just deeply lovely human being.
However, he did let us down because he promised us a part 2 of the last opening monologue that we did, and it does not exist. By the way, I do not recommend Googling the phrase King Beef Part 2. I really should have thought about that before I did that.
Oh, really?
No
Really?
relevant results, shall we say. Look, it's been a long week. I'm very tired. Ozzy has also pointed out that if we are planning for this to be the last portion of it, it can get lengthy and there is an epilogue. So we may want to skip the monologue at that point and just dive in.
Oh, is this the big finish for chapter 4?
It could be. It depends on how slow we are.
Let's maybe skip the monologue.
Okay, we might be skipping the monologue this week. But
we're doing 2 things on this show.
Tonight we're doing 2 things on this show.
Thanks for the heads up, Ozzy.
Okay. There we go.
Buffering.
Really? Nothing coming through on our end. Fingers crossed for you, Rebecca. You got it just right. Yes. Okay. Great. So, yes. Monologue, and then
Scarlet Hollow, which we will apparently possibly what?
We do 3 things on this.
We do 3 things on this show. Apart from tonight, well, we might be doing 2.
Right. What's the post thing?
Oh, the post thing. Okay, thanks for that. The post thing is the posting thing is shenanigans. This is what.
Don't make posting thing a thing.
Oh, it's very much too late. I think you'll find it will be quite operational.
Thank you, Mr. Kipling. Can we get on with
Emperor
it,
Kipling to you. So after the game, we'll do a little shenanigans. There's a treat. Nothing much. Just a little kind of thing to send you home with a bounce in your step, and hopefully no more psychological damage than is entirely necessary.
We forgot something very important.
What?
Currently, pre-orders are available. For plushie,
Julia
Officer
McQueen.
Dooley and McQueen, and folks, they have Velcro hands. They can hold hands. Well, I mean, they have to be able to hold the props that they come with, but they can also hold hands.
The fact that the product shot
them so fast.
The product shot
has
them holding hands. Tells me that these people viscerally understand their audience.
I can't talk about a crowdfunder. I am like waiting.
Dark Side Detective season 3.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Right. So thank you. We have successfully concluded all the things.
I love how we do any other business first.
Yes. I hope the Dooley plushie is 1 pixel taller as well, Stitch.
Yeah, me too.
I'm definitely going to be examining that when they arrive. Well, I'm sure we'll think of more things that we forgot to talk about as well. So thank you very much for the link, Ducky. So we're going to skip the opening monologue this week. Sorry for the stream show not stuck. And I think if this is the lengthy, spooky conclusion that will need some shenanigans
time for the spoops.
Afterwards,
we're just going to move stuff around a little bit because on account of the busted wing over here, I'm driving.
There are no puzzles, to my knowledge. It's okay, everyone. I speak only truth! You guys. Give me my headphones, you guys.
The things are tangled up and it's a puzzle, so obviously it's taking a while.
I love you very much.
I love you too. There you go.
Thank you very much for my headphones. Now move your tea, or I'll spill it. I lost the water bottle. I stuck the stickers on. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, Scarlet Hollow wants to do more stickers too because I found out there are stickers.
And everyone was like, Gretchen, Dustin, and they were like, they're on the first sheet, folks.
They will always be on the sheet, right? Ooh, I've got the volume up a bit loud on this. Hang on, let me switch us to the game. Alrighty, that's a bit loud on our side, but it should be plenty good on your side. 1, 5. I want atmospheric, not deafening. Alrighty. Okay.
I don't have any audio right now.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't have any audio right now.
Plugged in things?
Yeah.
No?
So anyway.
So you hadn't turned things on.
In my defense, I never have to turn my headphones on when I plug them in at my
You are currently off camera.
Yeah,
so
this
we're
is going to be a
have
problem.
It's okay. I can steer.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Oh.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fine. We'll have to do this like this.
Okay.
If I lean on you, maybe I'll be fine. You're still half your face is missing. Hold on. Everybody, this may be slightly disorienting. Whee. Yeah. Okay. Well done. Okay. Push the button. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Before we get started, we have to remind you. Oh my gosh, are there content warnings on this game? There are all the content warnings. We will put them in the chat for you. There is also the Dramatis Personae if you need a refresher about which characters are which. Remember that the content warnings may include spoilers and that this is a branching narrative game, so we may not have explored all the options that the spoilers and content warnings cover. Yeah, basically, if there is a subject matter that may be triggering for you,
it's probably going to show up.
Maybe referenced this evening because they're all pretty intense. So, here we go. I like starting it on that screen because it's an excellent prompt to me to remind everybody about content. I know, Hawkeye, okay, we have to talk about this amazing accomplishment. Are you the one who's played the game through on all possible combinations and received all possible accomplishments? Because that is so much.
That's amazing.
That is so much. Yes, I am. You are fantastic. You are my hero. I want to do that. I mean, right? Such power, Tucky.
Okay.
No problem, Rebesco. Here we go. Alrighty. Clinic. Late afternoon. We don't even wait for sundown. We are a fool. We are a fool to do this.
You have your way in. Knock on Lisa's basement windows. Or you've aged at least a decade since last night. You should see if Dr. Kelly can give you a checkup.
We should have Dr. Kelly give us a cat. Because I don't want to scare Reese because we look different.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get a checkup. I mean, then she'll take us into the clinic, right? At least we're there legitimately. Sure.
You've aged at least a decade in the past day. That's got to be a medical anomaly, right? Maybe you can see if Dr. Kelly can give you a checkup while you figure out a way to explore the rest of the clinic. You open the door to the clinic. It creaks loudly on its hinges. The interior feels surprisingly modern compared to its exterior, though you can still glimpse the ornate bones of the building peeking through in the decorative molding and overly complicated banister lining the stairway.
Hold on. There we go.
That is a not remotely overcomplicated banister.
That's not
overcomplicated.
That's not overcomplicated. Positively utilitarian.
So we've got some health. You'll need it. Posters.
Yeah.
Some leaflets.
Hand sanitizer, it looks like. What? Leaflets. What? Health and aging, family planning, heart health and aging. Lots of different things. Okay, Alistair's getting very upset at me that I'm trying to use the mouse.
I'm not getting very upset. I'm just not letting you get away with it.
You push the H button to paint the menu.
The interior feels surprisingly... Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Quite enough shit talking of the interior, thank you. You can feel that odd sensation again. The nagging pull of whatever it was that wanted you to find it.
Oh. I have an observation.
Which is?
Look at the lamp. That looked like a pair of eyeballs to anybody else. But
now be a good time to point out the mountain outside looked a lot like a hand.
Yes.
But before it can drag you too far into the clinic, Dr. Kelly puts aside her paperwork and makes her way down the hall.
I think of her as... Hello? Can I help you? What the hell happened to you? You look like you've aged at least a decade since last night. Powers of observation are very keen. I still love how we have...
Ghost made me
old.
You're back early. Moon's haunted. What? Moon's haunted.
Okay, I sacrificed years of my life to exorcise a ghost from Oscar's house last night. It's a long story.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I think I need to see a doctor.
That's my leaning too.
I was hoping you could tell me. I'm not feeling too good. Can you help me? Please, I'm very sick. I don't have insurance and remain silent.
I was going to say, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I think I need to see a doctor.
We going with that?
Yeah. You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I think I need to see a doctor.
Hey, Naomi.
Sure looks like you do. It's good you came. The exam room is just to your right.
The doctor directs you down a hallway, and you follow her into the clinic's exam room.
I'm just going to start with some general diagnostics, but I'd also like to do some blood work today, if you're amenable to that. Pause. Standard clinic-y
Nothing
thing.
terribly murdery.
I know. I'm just being very suspicious. Okay, all good.
She presses the cold metal of her stethoscope to your chest.
No bedside manner. Didn't warm up the stethoscope in the slightest.
So we have you heard from Stella? I'm telling you, Doc, I'm old because of magic. It's not some kind of disease. I don't like being poked and prodded. Will I have to pay for this? Mood. Give it to me straight, Doc. How much longer do I have left? And let the doctor work.
Let's do the explore option first. Have you heard from Stella? No one knows where she is.
Dr. Kelly briefly removes the stethoscope from your chest.
Stella's missing. This is the first I'm hearing about it. I haven't seen her.
Is it?
I'll make sure to check with Reese. I know he hears from her pretty frequently. But let's finish this up first.
She places the stethoscope back on your chest. So we have, I'm telling you, Doc, I'm old because of magic. Don't like being poked and prodded. Will I have to pay for this? Give it to me straight and let the doctor work.
I kind of... Oh, what is your instinct here?
My instinct is twofold. Will I have to pay for this and attempt to lighten the mood? Although it's her, it won't work.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do the attempt to pay. Well, I have to pay for this. Let's see what her, like, if she's running this as a clinic for the town. Will I have to pay for this?
Shh.
No, I'm doing this for free. I don't care whether you're insured or not. You clearly need medical attention. I'm not letting a bill get in the way of that. Oh, so she does have some. So, is the heart murmur new?
About 24 hours old. No doctor has ever said you had a heart murmur. Before you can answer, she attaches a blood pressure cuff to your arm, inflating it with a few quick pumps of the bulb. The ends of your fingers tingle numbly as the cuff constricts.
Oh, that feels right now.
I don't know. I don't see doctors often. I have a heart murmur. Is that bad? That's probably no biggie, right? I'm going to die and remain silent.
Let's say, I don't know, I don't see doctors often. I don't know, I don't go to the doctors all that often. I hear that one a lot. But I get it. This country doesn't exactly make it easy for people to keep up with their health. I'm glad we caught it, at least. Better for you to know.
Pressure on your arm finally releases. Blood rushes back into your fingertips.
Your blood pressure is definitely higher than I would expect for someone of your age. It's not in what I would call a safe range, but it can be managed. Let me know if you feel any pain.
The doctor leans over you, using her forefingers to prod your abdomen. She steadies you with a gentle hand on your shoulder. I'm interested in your thoughts on folks around town. I'd like to know more about the clinic. So, ditchlings, how are my abs looking? This exam is depressing. Are we almost done? I really appreciate you looking out for me, Doc. Let her continue in silence.
Oh, that was the flirt. So, the abs was the flirt? How are my abs looking? Oh, okay. I'd like to know more about the clinic. There we go. I'd like to know more about the clinic. You comfy? You good?
I'm good.
Well, it was an old hospital during the Civil War. Then one of those clean air clinics. Then around the time of the collapse, it was converted back into a hospital. But it lost most of its funding as people left town, so now it's just a doctor's office. it was a hospital. Now it's just a doctor's office. That's a lot of space. With an astronomical heating bill. All the massive windows and glass doors makes this an ice box in the winter.
Sounds like it'd be a ghost city. It might sound like it'd be Ghost City. Ever seen any? What happened here after the shore mine collapsed? If there were to be a big stone carving hidden out somewhere in the clinic, where would that be?
Let's go with the middle option there. What happened after the mine? So what happened here after the Shaw mine collapsed? I suppose the only thing I know that the average resident of the holler might not is the collapse was the reason this was converted into a proper hospital. The wounded were brought here, where there were beds and medical supplies, and that pushed out the last dregs of the clean air kooks. Nobody thought the air around here was that clean after a coal mine collapse filled it with ash, and the theory was already on its way out at that point. Since you're supposed to go to the ocean and have a blanket over your knees, remember?
Ghost City, big stone carving.
Yeah, Ghost City. Let's do it. She'll roll her eyes at us, but sounds like it'd be Ghost City. Ever seen any? No. And neither has Reese, so don't try to weasel your way into seeing again under some guise of asking him if he's seen any dead soldiers or miners or whatever.
So you have seen Stella today.
We really want to ask that?
It does feel like it might just go jump to cool, get out, but
yeah, let's not. Let's change the subject.
I'm interested in your thoughts on folks around town, ditchlings, Flort, exam depressing, are we almost done?
More explore options, because we have more explore options. Ask about the ditchlings, because everybody's seeing them now. So have you noticed any ditchlings yet? Maybe I've seen some weird things outside the windows. I don't know what they are. I won't jump to any conclusions, but
Oh my god.
Aww. Well done, Wendy. That's gorgeous.
How did you do the stem?
It's gotta have a stick in it, right?
That's extraordinary, even by your usual massively high standards.
Tell us about the color choices for the petals. Because you've got a whole bunch of different colors going on there.
A bamboo skewer and a lot of swearing, I'll bet.
Yes, okay. I like the leaf tech. Yeah, because you can see a little bit of this of a stick there as well. Love it.
This is beautiful work.
Really
man.
nicely done.
And you made this for Greg.
Yes.
Aww.
They're very Greg colors.
They are very Greg colors.
Nice. Well done. Right, we're back in about 10 seconds. Ooh, that's the wrong button. Ow.
Almost like you shouldn't be driving.
Hush! Hush your whole entire face. Don't tell me what to do, man.
I'm not telling you what to do.
Even when it's for my own good and it hurts, I still don't
you
like
know what
it.
do what you tell me. I love you too.
Your face is still cut off.
This is about as comfortable and practical as I can get.
Okay, well, we have to fix this. All right, and we're back. Of course,
So we
I did.
have.
He's perfect, and I'd never given him flowers before. Never given him flowers before. Whoa. I give
That's
you
a hell of a
flowers all
start.
the time.
Good job.
Oh.
Aw.
That was very nice.
So we have. Do you know Sybil
We don't
well?
really need to do small talk. You know Sybil well? Do you know my mom well? What did you think of Pearlane? Do you know any? Let's ask her that. Do you know any history about my family first? That's good. Do you know any history about my family? Small talk it is then. Of course I do. Folks around here learn all the important myths about your family. The whole bootstraps thing with Silas, the founding of the town by the mighty Andrew J. Scarlett, and of course, the big collapse and the evil Charles Shaw, who gets all the blame. I sense editorial bias here. Your family is a big deal in this town. Of course I know about them. Only as much as anyone else, though. I'm not really into local history.
Sybil, Mom, or Pearlan?
Let's start with my mom. Did you know my mom at all? I did. We were friends growing up.
Well, you do seem so warm, Doc.
Yeah. She was sarcastic, but nice. I liked that about her. A hell of a lot more pleasant to be around than her sister. What did you think of Pearlan? Yeah. Vivian and I used to joke she was the evil twin, though I'm not sure you can call it a joke if it's just true. Sorry, I really shouldn't speak ill of the dead.
Literally every medical professional I know was the first person I've ever known to do that. So, you know.
What about Sybil? Do you know her well?
The doctor stiffens at the question. Of course she doesn't like Sybil. Dr. Kelly doesn't seem to be the type. Gets along with anyone.
I know her as well as anybody else. She's not another resident of Scarlet Hollow who should really come to see me more often. But...
Yeah, the Pearline response is little flames on the side of my face.
Exactly. She has her own ideas about health. She seems to think drinking a gallon of tea a day will grant her immortality. Okay, there it is. I'm sure I'll be seeing more of her when she realizes that's not the case. I am not flirting.
No flirt.
No flirt.
This exam is depressing. Are we almost done? I actually kind of like it. I really appreciate you looking out for me, Doc.
Go ahead. Well, I really appreciate you looking out for me, Doc. No problem. Just doing my job. I'd feel negligent if I saw someone go through what you've gone through and didn't step in, even if there's not much I can do to help. I'd like to check out your lungs. Can you breathe into this for me? Make sure you keep a tight seal on it.
Oh dear. You place the mouthpiece against your lips.
Now blow out hard And keep going until you're out of air, okay? We're about to pass out in her office.
You do your best. You can tell it's a pitiful attempt.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'd expect, given everything else. Again, I don't have data from before, but judging by your age and what I'm able to tell from a quick once-over, it's looking like you're the equivalent of at least a decade older, and not a good decade. I'm guessing the blood work is going to show about the same. I don't want to do blood work.
She goes to a drawer and retrieves a needle.
No.
Whoa, hey, no needles. Oh, you're finally going to poison me like you poisoned your son?
Oh, we are not saying that.
Are you going to feed my blood to your vampire son? Am I going to wind up some research guinea pig now? How do I know you're not going to poison me? Okay, Doc, stick me with it. Quietly accept your fate.
Whoa, hey, no needles. Are you sure? It's probably a good idea to get blood work done when you've gone through something that did so much damage to your body. I like these. Sorry, I just can't do it right now. It'd be too much.
Yeah. If you stick me, my blood will explode out you like in The Thing. I'd rather it remain a mystery.
Let's just do that. Sorry. Sorry, I can't do it right now. It'd be too much. Okay. But you really should get it done soon. You're free to go. You know how to find the door. He didn't say which door.
She starts busying herself with cleaning up her equipment. She'll be distracted, at least for a few minutes.
Good.
Your appointment is done, and you're free to explore as you please. Or rather, you're free to explore as you please. You've been caught by the pull of the object, an overwhelming curiosity guiding you around a corner and towards a dark doorway under the stairs.
Okay, we're saving now. Save. Turn, bottom left.
It's been left ajar, as if inviting you to...
Hold on a second, let me turn off the fan. I don't think we need it to be any warmer in here.
We're about to turn on the lights and see some dead folks.
No. Well, if it's a
Brace.
It might be a morgue. Okay, quick reminder of content warnings, everybody. We're about to open the door, and things are probably going to get spooky.
Fuck. Claws on the toes?
No, he's being a drama queen.
The lights click on. You're in the morgue.
Petra? No, you're Reese.
Petra? He squints, seemingly unsure whether you're the same person he met yesterday. What are you doing in the morgue? So we have, hi, Womp here. You haven't seen Stella, have you? Oh my god, you died and she Frankensteined you back to life. Am I interrupting something? Are you human? She killed you. What are you doing sleeping in a morgue? I'm just going to pretend I never saw this.
I think we should yell vampire at him. You're a vampire!
I'm not. Please don't stake me. I just sometimes find it easier to sleep down here. Don't ask me why. It's just how it is.
Pause. Sure. Let's look around a little bit. Sure, you find
Sure,
it
Captain
easier to
Collarbones.
sleep in here.
You're just wacky.
Captain Collarbones.
His words seem distant to you. The tugging is strong down here. You can almost feel yourself slipping into a trance, and your eyes wander to the back wall of the morgue. And you need to see what's back there.
Okay.
You touch the wall. It feels disappointingly solid under your palms. Hey, are you okay? You feel Reese's hand gently shake your shoulder, and for a moment, the thing on the other side of the blank white wall loosens its pull on you. More than one voice.
Shh. breathing. But I can't tell if it's Reese or not.
You kind of look possessed for a second there. Are you good? Make him understand. Why wall? Need see thing, but wall stand in way. Let me inside. There's some kind of magic shit going on, man. But it's telling me I need to get behind that wall. I need to get behind that wall. There's a stone carving on the other side of that wall, and I need to see it. I actually kind of like that.
I kind of like the first one. It's the whole. I'm having a hard time explaining.
What, the mildly aphasic? Why wall?
No, let's try to convey some more information.
So that one?
Yeah. There's some kind of magic shit going on, and it's telling me I need to get behind that wall?
Reese glances back at the wall. You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, but if you really need to get in there, I'm pretty sure there's an emergency axe somewhere upstairs. I just need to get the dark out of our hair. Should take 2 seconds.
Our hair?
I'm worried. Get the dark out of our hair. Yes, please. Axe now.
No. That the explorer option. Get the dark out of our hair?
Yeah. If I say I'm sick and need something, she'll drop whatever she's doing and do it for me. Surefire way to get her out of the house. And most of the time it's true. Anyway.
You little shit.
How'd you learn that little trick? Use what you got to get what you need. No shame in that. Doesn't that make her worry about you even more? Manipulating her using your realness, classy, or say nothing.
I like to use what you got to get what you need. No shame in that.
Exactly.
Yes, I will destroy the wall. Yeah, yes, please. Axe now.
Wow, you are super desperate about this wall. Be right back. He strides past you, his long legs moving swiftly. He seems excited, his usual dour demeanor replaced with an uncharacteristic pep when faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down walls. You hear his soft voice filtering in through the open doorway at the top of the stairs, a hoarse and sickly edge
Aww.
added for effect as he speaks to his mother. Hey, Mom. He coughs gently.
Reese, I didn't know you were awake.
I still feel like shit, but I think I could finally try to keep some juice down. Looks like we're all out, though.
Really? I thought I'd just pick some up. I've got an errand to run on Main Street anyway. I'll go pick up some orange juice and some ginger ale, too.
That would be awesome. Sorry to ask. I know you're probably busy.
It's no problem. It doesn't take long. Don't do anything too strenuous while I'm gone. Just lie in bed until I get back.
Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy. You hear her footsteps move down the hall, then the front door opening and closing.
How do they think they're going to explain this to her afterwards? Excuse us, we just kind of ripped your back wall open.
Yeah.
Right?
The theatric rasp has left his voice, excitement rising.
Oh, he feels like he's going to get away with something.
Coming up, we don't have long until she's back. As you step out of the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened its hold on you, and with it, your desperation to claw your way through the wall and unveil it. It's one of those emergency fire axes, so it should be pretty obvious wherever it is, though. I'm not really sure where she'd be keeping it. I'll show you around. Let's try the doc's office first. You make your way to the doorway of her now vacant office. I don't see an axe in here. He's right. A cursory glance reveals nothing but stacks of paper and cabinets of medical supplies. But something on the desk catches your eye. Some sort of records with your family's name on them.
Right, Pezzy? Is it even a horror game if there's not an axe involved?
Read the files.
Read the files!
Read the files! Reese stops in the doorway, turning to watch you leaf through the documents. Find something interesting? They're your family's death certificates.
Ooh.
Perlan, Edwardine, Enoch, or other.
Let's start with Perlan.
Cause of death: sleep apnea. Discovered by her daughter, Tabitha Chrysanthemum Scarlet.
Chrysanthemum Scarlet.
No autopsy performed.
All right.
Tabitha's middle name is Chrysanthemum. I wonder who cursed her with that mouthful.
Hold on. Let's save here. Stitch says it might be useful. Okay.
Who said you could read any of these? I'm definitely going to make fun of her for that later. I don't feel like that was forbidden knowledge. Aw, I think it's pretty.
I feel like that was. Oh, I think it's. Oh, I think it's pretty. All right, Edwardine certificate.
Edwardine Scarlet, born April 9th, 1913, died February 12th, 2000. Aged 89, cause of death, heart failure. Signed by her granddaughter, Perlan Scarlet. Pretty normal, almost made it to 90, died of a normal old person illness. Enoch Scarlet, born September 9th. Do they all have the same birthday? 1887, died August 20, 1957. Age 69.
Nice.
Cause of death, fall from cliff. This one has a coroner's report attached. Organs sustained impact injuries, lacerations to neck and body consistent with fall from great height. Whoa. Actual autopsy report. Looks ancient. You quickly flip through a few of the other Scarlets, whose names aren't quite as familiar. Theodore Scarlet, born 24th May 1890, died 1918, aged 28. Cause of death, crushed in mine collapse, body not recovered.
Oh.
Signed by his brother, Enoch Scarlet. Joseph Scarlet, born 1914, died 7th June 1944. Lewis Scarlet, born 1920, died June 6th, 1944. Both killed at Normandy in the line of duty. These must have been Edwardine's brothers. Certificate of fetal death.
Aww.
Infant boy. Andrew Charles Scarlett, delivered April 3rd, 1945. Stillbirth. Mother, Edwardine Scarlett.
Okay, so she lost one.
Cause of death, complications during birth. No doctor present. Home burial.
Oh my.
Alexandra Scarlett, born December 12th, 1947, died August 20th, 1957. Aged 9. Missing. Presumed dead. Signed by Mother Edwardine Scarlett.
Oh dear.
Mary Bell Scarlett, born September 3rd, 1946, died October 30th, 1963. Aged 17. Cause of death, complications during childbirth. Signed by her mother, Edwardine Scarlett.
So that's at least 3 that Edwardine.
Wow, that's a lot of kids to outlive. Time to whip out the old string and corkboard. Reese's eyes flick up the doorway, and a second later you hear the sound of the front door being turned.
Oh no.
His hand is on your shoulder before you even register what's happening, and you are pushed out of view of the front door. Shit, I'm not supposed to be in here. We gotta hide. He hurries to the closet door, motioning you inside. You slip inside and squish yourself into what little space is available in the nearly full closet. Reese is close on your heels.
Yeah, let him in.
You let him in. Together, you listen as the doc makes her way to some room deeper into the clinic. In the silence of the tiny closet, every breath seems too loud, as if you'd expect Dr. Kelly to hear it from wherever she was across the house. We better wait a second, just in case. Float. Quietly wait.
Quietly wait. I'm not flirting.
The two of you stand in tense silence, both crammed into the suffocating closet, taking shallow breaths as if she could hear you breathing from the other side of the building.
But I've got to stay there.
But the footsteps soon return. Dr. Kelly makes her way back towards your hiding place, creaking floorboards broadcasting her location all the way to the hallway just outside your hiding spot. Footsteps return. They get louder, approaching the office open door, and then they stop. Much to your relief, she opens another door, leaving the main clinic. We're in the clear. Probably only got a minute or two until she comes back, so let's make it count. The medical supply room is probably our best bet. Any other room in the clinic is likely to have a fire axe. It's probably the room full of chemicals. This way. So what?
You're all right.
I'm good. He motions you down a hallway, slipping through the slightly ajar door of what you assume to be the supply room. Yes, there it is.
Hold on. Fire axe?
Fire axe. Bunsen burner.
All sorts of chemically whatnot.
What the fuck that is?
I don't know what that is. Is that Wayne's outline in the window?
I think that's a reach. I also think it's possible. Keys. Here we go. He rushes over to the cabinet that contains a bright red axe, pulling the glass door open. Your axe? A splash of brown catches your eye.
Yeah, we saw that.
There's a small sprig of what almost looks like furry berries with a wide 8-pronged leaf still attached at the base. The end of the sprig is leaking sap onto the countertop. It's fresh. Now we can... Reese stops mid-no sentence as he notices you staring at the plant. He stoops to pick it up. Does she make her own medicine? Has he never been in here before?
I don't know, but this seems novel to him as well.
He puts it down, but not before breaking off a berry and sliding it into his pocket. I don't think she's allowed to do that. She's not a pharmacist. This room is just for storing stuff. Stuff she orders for patients from a pharmacist in Brevard. Why would she be making her own?
Mm.
Before you can answer, the two of you hear something in the distance and turn to listen. That was the door from the house. Come on, hurry. We can get you back downstairs. I'll run interference. Go downstairs, quick. You can hear her approaching now, floorboards creaking in the hallway on the other side of the office. You follow Reese's instruction, once again starting down the basement stairs, letting the pull of the stone carving guide you back to the morgue. Dr. Kelly's voice filters down from above.
I was right. We did already have juice. It was just in the back of the fridge. But there's no harm in having extra.
He did a boy look.
Let's save one more time. I don't like how auditorily compelling this is. What are you doing? Oh,
you first. Sorry.
That's me. What are you doing in the clinic? I thought I told you to go rest.
I'm just going to chill in the morgue. I got my speakers, so if you hear some weird sounds, it's just my music.
I'll be sure to put in earplugs to drown out all that industrial clanging you listen to. You know I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. It can't be good for your mental health to hang out in a refrigerator for corpses, Reese. Do you at least have a blanket this time?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just a change of scenery. My room feels too claustrophobic right now.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time for dinner.
You hear the door at the top of the stairs close, and the sound of Reese descending the stairs to join you in the fluorescent lit room below.
I do too. I love that chilling in the morgue is just a thing he does.
Hey. Wall now, yes? Wall! Let's do this. May I make the first blow? You listen to music that sounds like a wall being broken down? Yes. I should warn you something spooky might happen.
You listen to music. You listen to music that sounds like a wall being torn down.
course I do. I'm sad all the time. Glad my taste in music is finally coming in handy. Exactly the cover we need. Stop asking questions. It's time to see what's on the other side of that wall.
Don't you compel.
Oh, okay. Hold on a fucking minute. That is a very important shift.
That is something
The
telling
narrator
you
is
to
now
do,
a character.
and the narrator is telling you to do things now. Don't be pulling that crap with me.
Also, have we noticed how the cursor in this looks exactly like the cursor in Slay the Princess?
No, it doesn't. The one in Slay the Princess has fur and a cloth.
Wool now, yes. Wool, wool, wool. Let's do this. May I make the first blow? We do not have the other explorer option.
Okay. Well, now, yes. Well, now, yes?
Have at it. You approach the far end of the morgue, axe practically singing through the air as you strike the wall, and you notice with interest, suddenly we're not tired.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, Goblin. I kind of wonder if there's some Slay the Princess vibes carrying over.
The first
okay,
cut...
I'm hearing a freaking pipe organ.
Me too. The first cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. There is some structure behind it, some wood frame holding it in place, trying to stand between you and what waits for you on the other side. You stagger back from the massive hole in the wall and you admire your effort. Holy shit. The splintered edge frames a dark passage seemingly cut deep into the side of the cliff, cold seeping from a forgotten place into the already frigid morgue. Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies behind the wound in the wall. There's a whole hallway back here.
Look at how concerned he looks.
Thick, stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthy mildew smell, like the room is slowly filling with dirt. Thanks, Rebecca. And with the stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an even stronger compulsion. You step forward.
I recognize what that sound is now.
What is it? Yes, it is. And you climb into the hole. This is wild. I had no idea any of this was here. This is an entire hospital wing rotting away for decades behind some flimsy drywall.
Abby, I recognize what you've done here. Bravo. That is a Silent Hill reproduction right there.
Yes, it is.
I recognize the staging of that hallway with the wheelchair off to one side. Bravo.
Are we about to get a very large eyeball at the end of the corridor?
Bravo. Bravo.
By the way, if this is the big finish, I am incredibly worried about Stella and Gretchen.
Yes, I know. I don't think this is the big finish. But I have to applaud. Well done. I see what you've done there.
I take it we're saving again.
Yes. Save again. Oh, God. Yes, that is a Silent Hill 1. He's got the little baby cot frame right there with the wheelchair. Yes.
His voice sounds distant. Your sole focus is finding it. Your feet move without prompting, and you stumble down the hallway towards the far wall, barely registering the antique clutter as you step past it. Whoa, are you okay? You don't respond, and you don't bother to retrieve the axe. The wall is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of unknowable years. The planks nearly reduced to sawdust. You tear into it. Here we go.
There it is.
Enoch, I thought you weren't going to come. I was worried you'd leave me here forever. They said there's nothing they can do. I'll never use my legs again. Enoch, what am I going to do? You're going to calm down, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about. I've been doing my own research and I found us an alternative. We don't have to worry about anything from here on out. I promise.
Okay, we're having another flashback.
I went to talk to the witch. Sybil. A witch? But that's nonsense. It's all right. It's all sorted. We're taking you home today, and everything will be resolved by this time next week. Everything goes black. Your vision swims back into focus, and it takes a solid second or two to reorient yourself. Oh, I know. You're in an unfamiliar bed. Reese leans against the far wall, eyeing you with concern and curiosity. Hey, I was worried you slipped into a coma or something. You tore down a wall like a wild animal, found some weird carving and collapsed. I think you might have had some kind of seizure.
Pause just a second. We best go. Enoch died from being shoved from falling off a cliff with neck and impact injuries.
So this went very badly.
So, yeah. Don't know what's... Okay.
You okay? Wait, nothing spooky happened? The mountain didn't collapse on us? No ghosts? How did I get here? Does the doc know I'm here? You didn't call an ambulance. I had a vision. I should probably get going. Stella's still missing. So what now? I think Dr. Kelly should look me over or remain silent.
Hang on. Scroll back up. Teddy died in the mine collapse.
Yes.
Teddy, whose legs weren't working?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a wiki somewhere that has all the file information? If not, I may load back up the game and just... But you've just seen him in the hospital after the collapse? Is it in the hospital?
Whose body was never recovered.
But his body was never recovered from the mine collapse, so what's he doing in the hospital?
And rather more pertinent to what I suspect the next hour of the game is going to be, where is he buried?
Yeah. So the official record and our vision do not correspond.
What do we want to do? Wait, nothing spooky happened?
Let's start with, how did I get here? Wait, how did I get here?
I carried you. Did he?
I'm sorry. What?
Did he?
But I thought you had a delicate constitution?
What? I wasn't super far or anything. I just picked you up and carried you. I might be sick a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm made of paper. Thank you, Wendy.
Okay. Theodore Teddy Scarlett, born 1890, died 1918, age 28. Cause of death, crushed in mine collapse. Body not recovered. Signed
by his brother Enoch. So Enoch is lying to Teddy at this point because he's got him squirreled away in a clinic somewhere. And he's told him everything's going to be fine at the same time as he's apparently signed him off as dead. I can still do things normal people can do. I'm sure I'll pay for it later. I didn't want you to have to wake up in that musty hallway. Or the morgue.
Does Dr. Kelly know I'm here?
No, I snuck you back into the house while she was busy in the medical storage room.
I had a vision?
Like a hallucination? I have those sometimes too. Used to have them a lot as a teen.
I'm
you?
Sorry, what?
Did you? Always just weird little things. My hands would look wrong, or my neck would seem too long, or the room would feel smaller.
Are you shapeshifting?
Cool. I think the carvings are trying to warn me about something. I think these are visions of things that actually happened. Whatever these visions are, they're making me very suspicious of my family. These carvings are clearly drilled into some big gas pocket. Leave it at that.
Whatever these visions are, I like the one. They're making me very suspicious of my family.
It's probably a good thing, right? The Scarlets have always seemed like one of those old money families with a ton of secrets. And that estate up on the hill seems like the kind of place that's seen at least one murder. Maybe you should try to stay away from that place.
You didn't call me an ambulance when I started seizing?
Stella said you did something similar a couple of days ago. I figured it might just be something that happens to you every now and then.
I mean, fair.
I know I wouldn't want somebody calling an ambulance for me every time I had an episode. I know the hospital sucks.
Excuse me. Please observe the lovely little boy hip exposed there. Thank you very much, Mr. Florence.
So we have, I should probably get going. So what now? I think the doc should look me over
No.
or remain silent.
I should probably... Let's do some what now. What now?
We might be stuck down here for a little bit. Doc's on the warpath. I refuse to take my medicine, and she's not happy about it. But after I looked this up, there was no way I was going to take anything she gave me. She's been poisoning me for years.
Folks, content warning reminder. I think
Yes.
we're about to get into some very not healthy medical stuff.
By the way, the reveal on the artwork behind him on the wall is lovely. Look at the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
I've been thinking about what you said at dinner last night, and I don't see any other possibility. It's only been a day since I've stopped taking my pills, and I feel great. I went ahead and blocked my door so she can't get down here. Now we just have to wait her out. So to be absolutely clear, we are currently recovering from a seizure, locked in a basement with a possible werewolf who is coming down. Or possibly going up.
Okay. Hang on, I want to look at the background a little bit more. Creepy dolls. In fact, we're supposed to run one more ad break. Yeah. Hellraiser poster, always a good sign. We're gonna run one last ad break. Well, hopefully not last, but one more ad break. We're gonna just take a deep breath here, real quick, and we will be right back, everybody. This is a good time to top off your beverage. We haven't even gotten to the wiggle yet. Oh god. Oh god. There's so much more. We'll be right back. So he's a werewolf, right?
He's
We're
so
all
a
pretty
werewolf.
sure he's been dosed with wolfsbane, and he's a werewolf. He's got the strength to just casually pick you up and carry you downstairs now, prior to his delicate constitution. Oh boy.
Oh, little buddy. Little buddy. Okay. Let's talk to the doggo.
Oh, okay. H button. Hold on. We still got 30 seconds left on the ad. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't get rid of the thing. The thing gets advertised freaking everywhere and anything, and I hate it. And I just yell, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Every single time we see the ad. If he's a werewolf, it's a shame you no longer have the peanuts, right? I don't know what's going on here, but I want to know what it is she's apparently been medicating him with. Then, he's leapt to this conclusion at the same time, but let's find out, shall we?
It's
Let's
probably
find
fine. I mean, it's not like something bad's happened every time we've been awake in this town.
Right? Okay. Oops. You need to click on the game.
You blocked your door?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get why your mom would poison you. I don't want to be down here. I want to leave. I'm leaving. Let's find a distraction until it's safe to leave. How are we supposed to pass the time until it's safe to leave?
That's very sweet of you, Hawkeye.
Thank you, Hawkeye.
Let's do the whole... You locked your door?
Of course I did. Put a chair in front of it. It's never failed me before. We don't need her coming down here to finish me off or whatever it is she might do now that I know what her treatment plan has been all these years.
And that is?
Heck yeah, sleepover, but I need to leave. Makes sense, but now we're just locked. So what was your plan with that exactly? Good. Gives us time to figure out a plan. How are we supposed to get out? I don't think you're acting rationally. So you're holding me hostage? So I'm your prisoner, or say nothing.
I don't think he's thought about the fact that I'm trapped in down here with him. I like the whole, but now we're just locked downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I was a little panicked when I found out what she'd been giving me, and she was upstairs talking through the door, saying I should take my pills, and I just took what few precautions I could. It's not ideal, but at least it buys us time to figure out what to do. We should treat her as a serious threat. This might sound strange, but I think she's gone to some desperate lengths in the past. There are these weird memories I have. I always assumed they were just dreams or hallucinations, yeah? But now I'm not so sure. I think she's used tranquilizers on me.
Oh, God.
Other times that I've gotten too unruly for her. I don't know how much of these memories I can trust, but I'm starting to think I should believe my instincts when it comes to the lengths she's willing to go to keep me under her control. Thank you. We'll wait until she's asleep, and then we can at least get out of the basement and we can figure out what to do from there.
Let's do that. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't get why your mom would poison you, though.
I don't know. But the internet says this is castor bean. It's used to make ricin, a super deadly poison that causes some of my exact symptoms. And death, usually. The thing I can't figure out is whether she's been trying to kill me slowly or if she just likes keeping me sick enough to be dependent on her. Either way, I don't think I ever had an illness. I think the illness was me growing up and becoming less easy to control, and she sure found a cure for that.
Yeah. Let's do the explore option. If ricin is that really bad, how are you not dead?
I don't know. Maybe it's low enough doses. Maybe I developed tolerance. But I think the fact that I feel more and more alive by the minute is enough proof that she was keeping me sick. I don't even need solid evidence. So we have, no matter what, we should get out of this basement soon. We need to get you out of here. Who knows what she'll do when she finds out what you know. With your evidence, you should be able to go to the cops. Maybe not the local cops, but a cops.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I do have the castor bean from the pharmacy, but I'd still have to prove where I got it from. And that she used it to poison me. Possible the cops might just think I'd snapped, and it could turn out even worse.
He's got a good point.
I don't think the doc would hesitate to have me committed if it meant she could keep a hold on me. No matter what, we should get out of this basement soon. Yeah.
We should get out of this basement soon.
Where would we go? The only person I know who has a car is Kanika, and she's not answering her phone.
Why is Kanika not answering?
I don't know anyone else. I don't have any other family to go to. I never even finished high school. When I get out of this house, I don't know how I can make sure I don't wind up right back down here.
I like that we can figure it out together. We'll figure it out together. It's okay.
Will help me?
Oh.
I couldn't ask that of you. But I guess I don't have much of an alternative. Thank you, Petra. You have no idea how much that means to me.
What's a decade of life between friends?
A distraction seems like a good idea. As you can probably tell, I'm getting a little jittery. Maybe it's the lack of poison in my system for the first time in years, or the fact that my whole perception of reality has been turned on its head. Probably a combo. It doesn't feel awful, to be honest. What if your mom doesn't fall asleep? You could always draw me.
Oh gosh.
I believe you owe me a showing of Shi-no-Chi, Deathblood. Do whatever it is you do to kill time, preferably something that will help me ignore my own mounting anxiety. I'm chill with whatever, and just go with the flow.
There was an explore option there at the top. Let's take that first. What if your mom doesn't fall asleep?
You shouldn't call her my mom. As far as I'm concerned, she's forfeited that title. I don't even think I should call her doctor. She's just someone. Can't wait for her to be in the rear view of the rest of my life. If she doesn't fall asleep by 10, we can figure something else out. These windows are supposedly shatterproof, which she always said was for burglars. Now I assume it was yet another way to keep me boxed in. But we can try to break them anyway.
I believe you owe me a showing. Sounds good to me. I believe you owe me a showing of Shi-no-Chi Deathblood.
I believe I do. Reese gets the movie set up and joins you on the bed. Let me know if it gets to be too much for you. I'm not a great judge of how other people will react to the sort of things I watch. I definitely don't want you to feel uncomfortable. Yeah, he's getting progressively more elongated. His face has changed shape quite drastically.
I don't think so. I think it's the angle.
This is a slow burn of a movie, but the dread it's managing to build is palpable in the room. Or maybe that's just how it feels down here all the time. What with all the grisly paintings, lack of lighting, cinder block walls, and of course, the fact that the woman currently lurking upstairs had been poisoning her son since his teens. I've seen a couple of this director's other films, and they're all interesting. Now, this is probably the best introduction to his work.
Good night, Becca.
Good night, Becca. The way it jump cuts to seemingly unrelated TV show recordings that then wind up tying back into the narrative adds a level of realism and depth to the world that I find really engrossing. It's found footage used to its fullest.
That is something you could have written.
Yes, it is. I can't believe I'll be able to just do things
Look
from here
at
on
his
out.
teeth.
Yeah, I know. Like, watch movies with another person. Or talk to people. Ever. You can hear the difference in energy now that Reese hasn't had his daily dose of poison.
He is...
He's getting doggy.
Oh, God.
He's uncharacteristically chatty, clearly not used to talking to another person, let alone when he has the energy to carry on a long conversation. I'm glad you'll be able to have a social life. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Uh-huh. And shush.
Let's say I'm glad you'll be able to have a social life. And I'm happy to be a part of it.
Rhys smiles to himself. Still hard to imagine, hard to believe, after all these years alone, that that's going to be my reality. He's going to die. A man on the screen yells portents of doom into the camera, trailing off into a wordless scream. Plot is really heating up.
Oh, gosh.
I love that there are all these distinct sorts of vignettes, little pockets of horror that affect a small number of people, and only once you start to see how they fit together can you realize some fundamental horror about the universe.
How very dare you!
And then it sees you back. Incredible. Cosmic horror in the truest sense.
And then he's looking at us. Oh my gosh. Now, it could also just be he's smiling for the first time.
Rhys is becoming very animated. Is his neck getting longer?
Oh, see...
It's probably safe to assume that he is dealing with a lot of extra adrenaline right now, what with his entire reality turning out to be a lie.
See, there's two potential solution scenarios here. One, completely innocent. He's just finally processing it. Two, he's turning into some sort of creature of the night. Or three, he's having a manic episode. It could be that. I don't know. But he's also talking.
But he's also talking over the movie.
Yeah. Rhys, are you feeling okay? Hold on, let's look at the rest of it. I think I better get going. No. Yeah. Rhys, are you feeling okay?
I'm just jittery. I've had a really weird day, and I think being down here is making me anxious. I'm all hopped up on adrenaline. Maybe waiting out the dark is a bad idea.
Yeah, let's get us something to do.
The longer we wait, the more likely it is that she'll figure out that we're onto her, and it'll be too easy for her to lock me up again and be thorough about it this time. There's a knock on the window. Petra, do not get closer to that thing. It is time to know how...
Please save. Please save right now. Save. Oh shit. Save.
That voice. I know that voice. Is that who's been following you around? Without another word, Wayne starts pounding on the supposedly shatterproof.
He's coming to rescue you.
Enemies upstairs, enemies outside. We're surrounded. Even if I get out of this house, I won't be safe. You won't be safe. What do you mean Wayne isn't going to hurt you? Why did he call you that thing? You're being weird, man. I don't need you to protect me. You might be overreacting.
I don't need you to protect me, is my instinct. No, that might set him off.
Why did he call you that thing?
No. The top thing. What do you mean? Wayne isn't going to hurt you. What do you mean? Wayne isn't going to hurt you. He hasn't hurt anyone.
Yes, he will. He's furious with me. Can't you hear it? But I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I don't have to cower in fear from the people who want to hurt me.
This has changed.
I can protect both of us, Petra. Oh God. Here we go. The window shatters.
Oh my.
Oh, the fuckety balls. As Rhys tears at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvas. His ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls.
Pause a second.
He has a tail.
Okay. Oh. Well, okay. We gave him the benefit of the doubt, and we now...
What the blue shitting batters Christ are those?
Right? Okay, this is the part where we run. Oh, okay. His art is coming alive.
Grab my hand. I'll pull you out. Leave us alone.
But his font
Has changed.
matches Wayne's.
Yeah, it does. Oh, little buddy. In a surge of violence, the change that has been brewing inside Reese finally comes. As it manifests, the broken basement window is sealed off, and Wayne along.
Folks, I think we're dead.
Run for the stairs or stay where you are.
Save. Save. Next page. He's something. He says he wants to protect us. Wayne wanted to get us out. If we run, some instincts might kick in, but if we don't run, then we might die. Keep in mind also, we're not terribly physically able. I don't know if running is our best option here. Okay, stay.
We aren't safe, but I feel strong now. I think I can save us.
Oh,
Stay
no!
here. I'll be right back. I just have to deal with the dog.
Oh, shit. We're gonna get the doctor.
Reese storms up the stairs, leaving you with his smears. Call Tabitha for help. Try and warn Dr. Kelly. You're not sure who to help. Best follow Reese. Try and leave. Wait for Reese in the basement.
Well, now we know she's been dosing him to keep him from that.
Yep.
So shouldn't we try and warn the doc? Or you can only pick one
explorer.
Yeah,
here.
I kind of assumed as much. What is there's no way Tabitha's gonna show up and help. Is she? I don't know who to help.
I hate this one, and it's probably the one we've got.
No, I don't want to just watch. I want to make a choice.
Try and warn the doc.
Yeah, but if I warn the doc, he's gonna turn on me, isn't he?
So we can't warn the doc because he'll turn on us. We can't call Tabitha because there's no way she'll show up in time. We try and leave.
Should we just try and get out? Let's try and leave. See what happens.
You bound up the basement stairs and rush to the front door. You pull, but it's sealed shut by his constructs.
Okay. We tried that. Scroll down. Alright, now we call Tabitha for help.
You dial your cousin's number.
Hey, where are you?
I'm at the clinic. I think Dr. Kelly's in danger. There's a monster on the loose. What do you know about Reese? Reese transformed into a monster. Can you come pick me up? Reese is going to kill his mom. Also, he's a werewolf or a vampire or something. Clinic emergency scary.
Alright, scroll up a little bit. Don't ask what do you know about Reese. That's too slow.
No, I'm at the clinic. I think Dr. Kelly's in danger. Dr. Kelly is very the fuck in danger.
I think Reese is going to kill his mom. Also, he's a werewolf or a vampire or something. best bet, but
But Tabby's gonna go, what?
scroll up. What was the other one? Go. Tabitha did see the ghost.
She did, that's true.
So, yes. Yep.
This one?
No. That one. Yep. Reese is gonna kill his mom! Also, I think he's turned into a vampire or a werewolf or something! Oh, what? I always knew there was something that smelled off about that kid. Stay put. I'm on my way. Don't get eaten.
Your cousin hangs up the phone.
Let's follow.
You make your way to the door that beckoned to you yesterday. All intrigue now washed away. You know where it leads. You know what secrets the stone that lurked in the forgotten basement of the clinic had to share with you. Now the clinic holds a new horror.
The door.
Somewhere beyond the narrow hallway leading from the house proper into the doctor's office, there is a monster, preparing to do something unthinkable.
And those are not ditchlings.
Those aren't ditchlings, those are something else. The game referred to them as his smears.
Smears, yeah.
Grasp the handle and turn.
Doc! Drop. Where's the command to just drop?
Her, what, where, don't shoot, don't tell me what to do, duck.
Doc.
You do as she says, ducking out of the way. She shoots. The gun isn't very loud. It's only a pop as the projectile leaves the barrel, whizzing through the air. You turn to see a dart embedded in Reese's chest. He pulls the tranquilizer dart out from between his ribs, heaving heavy breaths as the drug courses through his system. They're gonna have to try harder than that. No! How did you? As if you can hope to stop me. You pathetic waste of flesh.
Hold on. Okay, one. Reese's continue to evolve. Look at his tail's articulations.
Kind of rat demon vibes from him.
Those are definitely
Those are eyes.
That's
Those
where
are
the
fucking
creepy
eyes.
red glow is coming from.
Yep.
Who the fuck is Wayne? This is just a study in art. It's glorious.
Before Wayne takes another step down the stairs, paint flows out between cracks in the wood. Reese's panic pulling in a mob of furious smears to hold his enemies in place. The artist darts away, but the smears continue their work in his absence.
Oh no, Wayne!
Dr. Kelly makes her escape down the hallway, and Wayne is overcome, glued in place at the top of the stairs by stiffening globs of paint. Run after Dr. Kelly, run to a nearby room.
Well, he's going after Kelly,
Yeah.
so let's run after her.
You run forward, braving the onslaught of the smears, dodging them as best you can as you try to see where Dr. Kelly went. The door in front of you is smothered in paint.
Hey!
Dr. Kelly's voice crackles out of some unseen speaker.
You! Petra! I'm stuck in the safe room. I can't help you from here, but you can help both of us. Oh gosh. You survived what's going on? What the hell is your son, ma'am? I'm sure Wayne can handle this. I'm not helping you. You were poisoning him. You deserve to pay the price. What, so you can keep poisoning him forever? I know, those smears are just terrifying. You survived. What is going on? You survived! What the hell is going on? I think you can probably put that together. I need you to get to the medical storage room. I'll give you further instructions when you're there.
You turn back around and head to the medical storage room.
I'm here. Great. Now listen to me. I need you to use the black taped key to get into the cabinet and bring me the elephant tranquilizers. It's a bottle labeled carfenitol. Bear tranquilizers clearly aren't going to cut it anymore. God. Oh, God.
An intercom system, Doc. Good. You should hear this. Petra. You don't have to...
How dare you!
You don't have to do anything she says. I'm not gonna hurt anybody else. Just her. If I don't, you and I both know she's just gonna shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers. Did I hear that right? And shove me back down in that basement, or maybe someplace even worse, and keep killing me every day for the rest of my miserable existence. I feel amazing right now, better than I've ever felt in my life. I'm not dangerous. She's just scared because she knows she has to finally pay for what she's taken from me.
Oh, God.
He has a point, Doc. I'm not going to let you kill someone. Can't you two just get along? I don't feel like I should get in the middle of this. I just want to go home. I'm on Reese's side. Sorry, Dr. Kelly. Wayne, help me and remain silent.
Yeah, this is absolutely a place to save the game.
Thoughts?
Part of me is tempted to call on Wayne. Yeah. He does have a little bit of like bat horse going on. Do we want to leave it here?
Folks who've played this, we got about 20 minutes. Is there about 20 minutes of game left?
We got about 15 minutes left. I remember them saying there was a lengthy epilogue, so my guess is we'll need more than 20 minutes. So this is a horrible and a wonderful place to leave it. So we'll leave it here?
Given the pace you all are going at, you might want to stop. You will not get to the epilogue.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so here's what we're going to do.
This is a terrible, horrible, wonderful place to stop.
This is actually a really good place to start because this feels like quite an epochal choice.
On top of all the epochal choices that we've already made, yes.
So, we're going to hold it here. And we're going to
take a 2-minute break just to refill our drinks. It's a great cliffhanger. And then we'll at least chat and maybe do a couple of shenanigans, and then we'll come back, okay?
Because it feels like we're going to, like, an hour or so of the next session is probably going to finish this off.
Yeah.
But we don't have an hour.
Nope.
So.
All right, so it really is Pezzy, isn't it? It really is.
This is extraordinary.
All right. We'll take a real short break, everybody, and then we'll do some lighter fare.
All right, Wayne, we just need to think about this for, like, Wayne, Reese, just chill for, like, just 7
chill.
days.
We'll be back in a week.
Yeah, okay. Take a seat. Have a chill pill. It's all fine. It's all fine. We talked to them, right? We talked to Reese and Wayne, and they were all like, "Bro," like, and they fist bumped, and it was a little sticky, and it's all fine.
Oh dear. Oh, let's get this out of the way. It'll all be fine. Honest. Oh. Ah! Okay, the microphone is very tired now. I don't blame it.
Have a good night, Doc. Thanks for stopping by.
Anybody who needs to take off, we totally understand. Have a good one.
Wendy, I'm aware we are at 10 minutes to pumpkin, Wendy.
But we're just going to do a really quick shenanigan so that people are not going to bet on Nightmare Fuel. And then we will talk about the Nightmare Fuel for all the people who want to talk about the Nightmare Fuel.
Which one?
Right? You got to be a little more specific because it was both Reese and Wayne there, and it was
Wayne
horrible
is
and
more
terrible.
snotty.
Yes, unfortunately, he's very sticky.
Wayne's kind of wet, you know.
If it's not fine, you can always do another playthrough
Yeah.
or 20.
Right?
Says Hawkeye, who's done all the playthroughs.
He's gooey.
Okay.
Anyway, a little something to send you to bed.
So this is called
Fractionally less traumatized.
Can you explain how crackers are made? Have fun with this.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. This is from Demon Days. First, the cracker batter baker bakes a cracker batter batch. Then the cracker batter mixer door will open and unlatch. So the batter mixer nozzle can descend onto the patch, where the cracker batter spreads out for the nozzle to attach.
You're going to make me do this too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. When the cracker mixer nozzle sprays the cracker batter spray, and the cracker batch emulsion lies a soaking in its haze, then the cracker batter mixer starts to stir up all the glaze that the final cracker stacker needs to lubricate the way.
Now, once the cracker stacker handle stacks the cracker batter squares, then the cracker batter's hardened into double stacks of pairs. Now the cracker separator breaks the crackers in the stackers, so the wrappers on the stackers lit the finished stacking crackers.
Then they're distributed to Walmart.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. I wonder you know how lines of dialogue live rent free in your head?
Mm.
There's that line from the gaming episode of Babylon 5 about how all Emily Dickinson's poems can be sung to Yellow Rose of Texas.
Right, exactly.
This feels the same.
You'd have to force it.
Yeah, because there's a couple of points where it
Because
can.
now I'm doing glory, glory, what a hell when the cracker makes a nozzle space. See, it doesn't work quite. You don't. There's too many syllables for the rhyming scheme, but great value
close.
crackers. But it's otherwise good.
Thank you, and thank you so much for joining us today, folks. This is always a blast, and this was a really good
And it's
one.
not fair that Reese gets hotter as an evil monster. It's really not. And that I don't like the Doctor terribly much. But now I'm gonna have to try and not make sure she doesn't die because he's a terrible monster who's been denied the agency to live his life the way he wants to live it. And it seems the way he wants to live his life is at the end of a shotgun shell here very shortly. So
yeah, I am also still half expecting Stella to kick the door down with a proton pack. Like, you'll miss me, but I think that's probably just fanfiction.
I think that's what Wayne is there for.
Yes. I'm also increasingly frightened by the fact that we're coming up on the end of an entire episode, which is Stella and Gretchen free.
Yeah, where are they? As Alistair was pointing out to me during the little break, we also haven't had the villain of the piece revealed yet.
Yeah, Sybil had that whole thing about one of your friends is not your friend. And the kindest version of that is...
the kindest version of that is, you see the guy who just turned into the giant monster? Maybe not your friend. Yeah. Yes.
Just shut your lying mouth, Alistair. They're fine. They're just having tea.
They're just having tea. They went on a road trip.
Stella woke up one morning and was like, "You'll want pancakes?" And Gretchen was like,
"Traveling pants."
Off.
Went on a journey.
Yes.
Oh. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. You can next find us on Friday when the next issue of our frequently award-nominated pop culture newsletter, The Full Lid, will go live.
Where we might have to have a double featured boost this week because
there's a lot of stuff.
Because Mort Safe is Fun crowdfunding and the Neon Hemlock 2023 novella series has started crowdfunding as well.
Yes, indeed. We also have Lone Fossils, a look at really lovely, weird post-apocalyptic game, and a look at Knock at the Cabin, which is a very, very good, very weird little movie.
I hope they eventually publish like some sort of read through all the scripts and choose your own adventure. Oh God, what I wouldn't pay for a choose your own adventure prose book version of this when it's all done. That would be fantastic.
A friend of ours, James Swallow, is amongst other things one of the lead writers. I think the lead writer on Deus Ex: Human Revolution.
Yep.
And I remember chatting to him about this, and he said at the end of the project, each team member was gifted a bound copy of the series Bible in the script. Nice. He said it was 6,000 pages. It was like this thing.
Love it. Absolutely love it. And then on Sunday, we will return on Sunday morning for a nice chill Sunday morning stream with Stray, with the cute little kitty who has found a nice safe place to take a nap, and hopefully everything will be fine now, and no pots will remain on ledges. They will all be knocked.
The kitty apocalypse will continue.
Yes, exactly.
Also, once it is released, and I think this is due later in the year, we will be playing Little Kitty Big City on Sunday morning, which is literally, it is a beautiful day in the big city, and you are a terrible kitten.
Yes. That will be happening. Yes. Absolutely. And what's like cats use as proof the earth was round, not flat. Lovely. I think that's everything.
I think it is. Thank you so much for joining everybody. Us. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody.
Joining everybody us. Oh.
I've been Alistair.
I'm in Marguerite.
And this has been fun. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night. Wendy, you got 3 minutes to bedtime.
3 whole minutes, Wendy.
Oh, yeah. See you next time, everybody. Have a good one.